Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing? I'm on here a little early, so give me a minute. Let me see. Wonder. I can't see, girl. 27. Oh, did you had to put it all in? Girl, why am I thinking about? Wonder why. Y'all come on in here. Share it out while y'all waiting on me. Share the live out so other people will know that we in here. If they're in the group, because if they're not in the group, then they can't get in. Wonder why they 8-3. Wait, what did I tell you? 8-5-3. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, now what? Go back? Hit what place? Oh, I wonder, is it locked? Hold on. I'll be locking my cars up, y'all. Let me see. Y'all sharing it out with somebody? Once you share, what you need to do is come in and give me a 2. Give me a 2 so I can know that you shared this out, you guys. I'm gonna wait for Dwight to come in, but go ahead and shoot me a 2 so I can know that you guys see this. While I'm trying to order me, it's not froze. This one ain't. I don't know. No, I think I've used it before. Let me give me my. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be back. Share, share, share. I do. That's why. Girl, that's how I be paying for my flights and everything. Hey, you guys. Are y'all sharing? I don't see any comments yet. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Oh, give me a second, because I know that one is. I definitely keep the debit cards locked. Keep your cards locked, because it's around that time where stuff get to popping off, where people be trying to scam and run your cards. Okay, it's on. Let me see. 323. Yep. Yeah, I can't really see anybody yet. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Give me a 2 in the comments so I can know y'all there. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe they just didn't like this. Huh? I guess it didn't. I was like, I know it's up on there now. We know. Come on, y'all. Give me some comments. Maybe I got a delay. Because I ain't never used your Wi-Fi before. I don't know. Am I on your Wi-Fi? I don't think so. All right, it is 7 o'clock. I can't see nobody's comments or anything, but y'all know me. I will roll out. So, we are here tonight for credit and funding. Credit and funding, you guys. I'll wait for my guest to hit me up. He's not in here yet, but and I am not a credit and funding expert. Y'all know what I do. I do group homes, okay? So I'm not going to never profess to be an expert at credit or funding. I'm still learning it myself. All I know is you swipe the card and you buy stuff. No, you pay the bill, okay? Oh, here we go. Okay, thank you. Somebody's out there. Facebook finally letting my comments go through. I'm like, geez, I'm out here by myself. Well, I'm here with my girlfriend, but I'm in the virtual world by myself. Hey, Denise. Thank you for the 2. Hey, Kativia. It's something on there. Something on where? What you talking about, Kativia? Let me know what you talking about. Hey, Denise. Oh, from Michigan. Hey, all the way from Michigan. I see you. Hi, Sandra Gross. Hi, Nurse Gross. How you doing? Yes, okay. Now I can see you guys. I couldn't see you at first. Hey, Tasha. Hey, y'all come on in here. Oh, Michigan trying to show up tonight. We got another Michigan in the house. Y'all trying to show up. I think Michigan still a little bitter about not winning the poll or not being on the poll at all. Y'all a little bitter. They showing up like, we here. Next time we gonna win the poll. Is that what y'all telling me? Your card, laugh out loud. We could hear and see you, but you couldn't see. Oh, they talking about. I hope y'all didn't hear all my card numbers and stuff. Tell me the truth. Y'all ain't hear no numbers, right? No. Yeah, because I was like, the card wasn't going through. Somebody said it was delayed. Oh, not the card. You talking about the video. Yes, the video was delayed. Yeah, I was like, am I on here by myself? Hey, Mamba. It's supposed to snow in Michigan. Ugh. Yeah, I'm in Kansas City, and I'm not... Look, y'all already know me. I hate the cold. I was just telling my friend, I'm like, nah, we gonna order some food, because I don't even want to go back outside. I had to drive over here to get to her. I don't want to go nowhere. And then she got this blanket behind me that feel like heaven. I just want to cuddle under the blanket and just eat some food and go to sleep. That's it. Oh, okay. I see Dwight. Hey, Dwight. You ready to come in? We getting snow. Oh, see? So let me put it on my list. Stay away from Michigan. Stay away from Nebraska, because both of y'all getting snow, and I don't even want to deal with it. Y'all know me. I like warm places. That's why I live in Arizona, and that's why every time y'all see me travel, y'all never see me on no ski trips or nothing like that, because I hate the cold. I'm always going somewhere on a beach, somewhere, a desert or something. Man. All right, I'm about to bring you on, Dwight. I was waiting for you to say you was ready. ready. All right, we got something for y'all tonight. We're going to be talking about credit and funding. And Dwight is out in the field.
Hey,
Oh
hey.
my goodness. Hey. You
How
in
are you? Yeah, y'all talking
Vegas?
about snow and
Yeah,
coldness.
look, that's what I'm talking about. Where you at, in Florida or something?
No, I'm in Vegas.
Oh, you in Vegas.
Say,
See, me and Dwight on the same thing. We ain't trying to be messing with no snow, no cold. Okay?
no. I'm from the Midwest, though. I get it.
Somebody said Michigan group homes matter. Yeah, they do, but that's no, no.
I don't even know how to turn this camera around. Yeah, so that's where you took your trip to back home?
Yeah, I'm back home in Kansas City over the weekend. So, and it is not, man, it's cold. I mean, it's not like freezing, but it's cold to me.
Got you.
So, what's up, Dwight? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What you want to talk about? We got any questions? First, I want to see who all on here, who on live. I want to know what's y'all problem, what's y'all solution, what y'all want to work on, what's gonna be y'all New Year's resolution. But y'all ain't gotta wait till the New Year. Today is the best day to start it. So I just want to know what y'all got going on, what y'all need help with, what type of questions y'all got, anything that I can help y'all with. I'm here. I'm all ears. Let's go.
All right. Okay, y'all. So, Dwight does credit and funding. So if you got questions on how to build your credit, if you got questions on how to get that business funding, just put your questions. Oh, they don't have a question. Look, I'm so used to Instagram. It ain't no question box on Facebook. Y'all need to put y'all questions in the comments so I can
Yeah,
read
in the
them
comments.
off to
Yeah.
Dwight and we can get your questions answered. Hey,
Best way to
happy
start.
Friday, Shronica. You here with the
All right, the best way, I see a question right there. The best way to start building your business credit, honestly, to me, the best way, the secret hack, I don't see too many people talking about, is just use your personal credit. You're going to need it anyway. Listen, you're gonna have to work on something. A lot of y'all be trying to skip over y'all personal credit, right, and go straight to the business credit, and then you still have to like buy trade lines, et cetera, et cetera. Some of the trade lines you're not even gonna need, so you're gonna be spending money on stuff that you don't really need just to try to build business credit. And even when you try to scale up, you still gonna need your personal credit. So the easiest way to go, just get your personal credit right. Go get your American Express card. They actually report. So as they report, you're building your business credit. Easiest way. And then you're spending money on stuff that you really need that you can actually start investing in your business right away.
all right.
Anybody else?
So
Did
was
that
that
answer?
clear and concise enough for you, Sandra?
Mm-mm-mm. Like, what does a credit pull from Amex do? A credit pull from Amex, I mean, it's a hard inquiry. If that's what you ask, I'm not sure what your question is.
Let me see. What does
I
oh,
saw another one, but it went.
do they mean is it a hard or soft? Is that
Yeah,
what they
that's what I
mean?
was wondering. It's a hard inquiry for sure.
And then how many, I would say to add to that, because I know before you had said something about with some places you can apply for multiple cards at one time and it only is seen as one inquiry.
Uh,
Does that apply to American Express or no?
no, but one thing good about Amex, they don't care about inquiries. So when you applying and you doing your funding process, make sure they last in the sequence. If you're doing the sequence and you're trying to stack credit cards, make sure Amex is like one that lasts in your sequence. all the time.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Let's
Yes.
see. Shronica says, say that again. You have to work on your personal first. Yeah, so many people be trying to disregard the personal and move straight to no, you got to do the work on your personal too. So that is definitely a good point. So Tasha says, I have a home with equity, but my personal credit has went down. So what should I do?
You can actually use your equity for collateral if you want to, because there's three things that the banks do look for. That's personal credit, collateral, and cash flow. So long as you meet one of them three categories, you can actually go get business funding. I just always try to say personal credit because it's just the easiest, but collateral actually works also. So if you want to use that equity for collateral, you can. You can definitely do so.
Okay, awesome. All right. And then let's see.
But as
Go ahead.
far as going down, I want to know too, like what you mean by going down? Like, is you using it too much? If you're using your utilization too much, like what you mean by is going down? Because that might can be an easy fix also.
So he gave you a follow-up to your question. So put in the comments so we can know, Tasha, why you're or what you're doing to make your credit score go down. Or do you even know why your credit score is going down? All right. So Clarence says, what are the things that Amex look at with your credit pool? Are they looking at other inquiries?
They're looking at your credit score. Your credit, you got to have a strong credit profile before you even go holler at Amex. I saw a video that went viral one time, and to me it was very misleading. I think the guy was on Drink Champs, and he said basically just go get an LLC, um, and go to Amex, and they're gonna give you 100,000. I was just dying laughing. It's no way. It's way more to that, but make sure you have a strong credit profile before you go holler at Amex. I would suggest to be um, in the seven. I want to say 720, but I know a lot of they keep raising the states on a lot of these credits. So I would say at least about 740, 750 though, honestly, to be safe before you go to Amex. But make sure you got a strong credit profile though, for real. So that means no late payments in the last 2 years, credit card utilizations, I would say under 10%. Make sure you have at least a major credit card already. That's a one key factor. All right. You got to, before you go to them, at least make sure you got a Discover card, a Capital One, or something. Like they need to see some type of credit history also. So that's very important also. So make sure your credit card utilization is at least under 30% for sure. Make sure you already have some type of established credit with a major credit card. That's important with Amex. Your payment history, of course, and utilization. Yeah, they don't really care about inquiry. So that's about it. And that'll make you have a strong credit profile, and that'll work for you. You'll get automatic approval with that.
Cool. All right. So Sandra says, when starting your business and you need funding, what would be the best bank to use?
Wells Fargo, they the best to me.
Really?
And I'm saying that, yeah, I'm saying that out of experience too. Yeah, Wells Fargo is the best. So if you got a business under 2 years, so a new business, whatever, you go to Wells Fargo, but your credit got to be good too, though. And it's a no dot play. Long as your credit is good, you have a good credit profile, over 680, they give you anywhere from 5,000 to 50,000. 50,000 is the max, and that's no dots. All they going is only based off credit too. And if it's a new business, you can actually put in your projection. So they always ask you like how much your business has made. Put in your projection, and you're not lying because it's a new business. So you're putting in whatever you project. So if you project your business to do 400,000, put 400,000 in there. When they ask you how much money you made, and it's a projection, so it's legal to do that also. But
Wow.
yeah,
So
Wells
that is
Fargo is Wells Fargo. That's If you got
wow.
a new business, that's where you want to go.
Okay. That's the first time I heard Wells Fargo, but
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna have
yeah,
to run that play.
50,000. They back it up with the SBA.
Oh, cool. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's see. So Clarence says, what would be your suggested sequence? I don't know. You're going to have to give more detail in that question. Give more detail, Clarence, and we'll try to get that answered. Oh, Tasha says it was a loss of income. But would that really make your credit score go down?
Nah, that wouldn't make your credit score go down. Lost income, that's like a debt to ratio. That's something different. Um, so did you stop paying on your bills? You was only paying minimal payments. You using your credit cards more. That's what it sounds like. Maybe if you lost the income, maybe you're using your credit cards more. So your credit utilization is going up. Your credit utilization is uh, 30% of your credit score. So that's a big impact.
That's good to know. So Shakidra says, do you recommend taking out a HELOC on your home to start a group home?
Well, you the group home. Is that a question for me or what? Me or you?
Well, my answer to that would be, it would depend on the person, honestly. Are you the type of person that's going to, if your group home, if something happens and you're not making the money you thought you were going to make, are you that type of person that's going to make sure you still have enough money to meet your needs? I never preach to people to overextend themselves. I just let people know that you do have to sacrifice and you do have to do things. I would say you're going to have to do things to push your business forward. You're going to have to sacrifice, So I'm never going to give advice on, when it comes to that, on getting a loan or money. I'm just going to say, if you're the type of person like me, I know I'm the type of person, I'm going to get it done. Regardless of what I got to do, it's going to get done. If you're that type of person, then get a HELOC. Because if your business doesn't go the way you want, you're going to make sure you still take care of it. You're not going to lose your house over a HELOC. If you're not that type of person, don't do it.
That's good advice. That's some really good advice.
And so,
I know.
son, go ahead.
I know we the type. I know we didn't bet it all. So, but
That's
like
it.
she said, she ain't gonna. Don't put that on her. She told me to do. No, she
Yeah.
let you know it's on you.
Because the thing is, people don't realize when you in positions like us, and you can probably agree with this, Dwight, we put it all on the table daily. Like when the scripture says you gotta die daily, sometimes y'all don't know it's all going on, but we putting stuff on the line daily to get stuff done. And it's
And the more you
because
try to
we are
scale
risk
up,
takers that, what do they say? Risk takers are money makers.
yeah.
So,
And the higher you try to scale up, hey, them numbers get bigger.
yeah.
So sometimes we be having to spend, 550,000, 100,000.
Yeah.
And that be a risk. It can be something that can end up business. So even when we doing good, it's still situations that we have to think and take, because we trying to scale up, and we steady taking risks. Even when we doing good, we steady putting it back into the business, steady putting it back in there, steady putting it back in there. So a lot of times we have friends, family begging, and they think we're just living this big lifestyle. Like, man, sometimes our money could be tied up in investments. It is what it is. Sometimes our mind is 6 months ahead of us. We already thinking about 6 months. So, and making sure that we got enough for today and we got enough for tomorrow. And we got enough to invest to keep trying to scale up.
That's it. You always got to be prepared. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, my payroll last year was $1.2 million. I got to be prepared to where if the government don't pay, guess who got to pay that? I got to be prepared. So I can't do everything that I want to do in the process, because I got to be prepared to take care of my people. Now, I could be that willy-nilly person that be like, whatever, but no, you know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that I have enough to cover if something happens,
Yep.
So let's
Yep.
Let's see. So Sandra says, what is the process to sign up with you to help restore a person's credit?
The process, honestly, what I like to do first, I'm not big on your score. I want to look at your credit profile. So if you come to me, I'm gonna look at your credit profile. Once I see your credit profile, I'm gonna ask you what your goals is. Once I figure out your goals, I'm gonna be able to get you to your goal, just based off of that information alone. So that's my process. So you can just come, you can inbox me. Um, I don't know if you can see my tag, but that'll be the first thing. I like to look at everybody credit profile because everybody credit profile is different. I'm not a credit repair guy that's just focused on just trying to get your score up. When you come to me, I want to make sure that you're in a great position to do whatever you want to do. First, to do what you want to do, but second, to do anything else after that. So I don't focus on just no score. I want your score and your profile to look a certain type of way. Your credit report is your report card. It means so much. It means way more than that score. I know people with 800 credit scores but can't get approved for no loans because their credit profile ain't built out right.
Right.
So don't think because you got an 800 credit score, you can get anything that you want. It don't work that way.
Yeah. And that's one thing I like about Dwight. He's going to customize it. You know, if he works with somebody, he customizes it for you off of
Yes.
yours. It ain't no, it's kind of like me when I be telling people about my policies. Well, why do your policies cost that much? Because I'm customizing it to your home to make sure that you pass. I'm not selling you something that may or may not. You get what I'm saying? So he wants you to be successful, so he customizes it to you. All
Yep.
right. So let's see. So Shronica says, what are your thoughts on micro lenders?
I don't have too much. I don't have no knowledge on that, so I ain't gonna speak on. I'm not gonna speak on them. I don't have no knowledge on that. I never experienced it, and I never dealt with it, so I'm not gonna speak on something that I never actually done for myself.
Okay. All right. So we might have to follow up on that with you, Shronica. I was about to say Tasha, because Tasha is next. Tasha says, yes, if, oh, okay. She's following up on why her credit score. She said, yes, if you can't pay. So yeah, that's what we were probably figuring it out, that if you lost income, that you're not able to pay your bills, and you're probably using credit cards, which is making your utilization get really high. So yeah, that would be the cause of your credit score dropping. Trust and believe, I know.
Right. We all
I've
have
been
been
there
there.
before.
It's a lender. I'm mad I can't think of this place. But what I would consider with that though, if you really want to scale up and you're trying to do something, and you trying to use credit, go get you a consolidation loan. A consolidation loan. Not don't go to no debt relief program because they can be kind of people kind of confused the two. I ain't say debt consolidation. Go get you a consolidation loan. And what that does is they'll just write you a check, and then when you get that check, you can go pay off all your bills, and now your credit card utilization drops all the way down to zero or how much they give you. Now your credit shoots back up, and now you can go get a loan from the bank. So it's always stuff around. That's why I always try to ask a person what's their situation, because I always got a solution for you based on your situation. So yeah, you can just go one main. That's what they call one main. Almost get anybody a consolidation loan. Or Navy Federal is who I go to, but everybody don't have Navy Federal because that's where I started at. When I first started, I had $15,000 in debt, and I was trying to get started. I just went and got a consolidation loan. I asked for like 20,000. They gave it to me. I paid off 15. I had like a little five, a little extra in my pocket, and then I was so able to scale up after that though, because I got all my credit card debt down to zero. So now my credit score was good, and so that's a good way to start. If you're trying to get a loan or something, just go get a debt consolidation loan before your credit get too terrible, and they won't give it to you.
That's it. Look, time is of the essence. Success loves speed, you know.
Yes, yes.
So you
Uh-huh.
want to move swift. If you know you're in that position, move.
Yeah.
Don't wait around. All right, so Clarence came back with some clarity. He said, when applying for cards, what would be your suggested sequence when applying?
I don't have my sequence ahead of me, but I just in front of me, but I do know American Express and Discover. Will be your last two for sure. Um, Chase Chase has a rule, so you don't really want to get Chase either if you're trying to do a sequence because they'll snitch on. I call them the snitch. They'll tell everybody, hey, or they get jealous. They get jealous too, like, hey, you got too many credit cards. We in your relationship with you. So I do know that off the top of my head. But your sequence, honestly, if I talk to you, like I want you to do what your life is catered around to. Like don't go get a business platinum card if you don't travel. You know what I'm saying? Because you're paying half of something that you're not doing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go get credit cards, I try to figure out like what am I'm spending the most money on. Everybody gas. So I go look and see like, hey, what card is giving out the best percentage back on gas, the rewards back on gas. I always look for that. I always look for at least something that's giving out 5%. They getting out 5%, I'm jumping on that. So now this car I'm using for gas. Like, so it's all about tailor-made to you. So go and learn credit cards, read, see what they do, see what they get points at. Grocery store, see what the most points at. Gas, utility bills, whatever case may be. If you travel, whatever the case may be, if you like, you need free hotels or free car rental, go and look at those cards, read them. They tell you what they give you rewards points for. So try to find some that at least give you 3% or more. You find something that say 5%, jump on it.
Man, I love my points. I was just saying that one before you came on here. Man, I love my points.
Yep.
So, okay, Kativia said, what's a ELOC? No, it's a HELOC, HELOC. A HELOC is a home equity line of credit. Believe me, I know what a HELOC is because I was a HELOC processing heifer. When I worked for the mortgage company, that's what I did. I did HELOC loans. So yeah, so that's what a HELOC is. It's when you kind of take a line of credit out against your home. All right. Let's see. HELOC home. Oh, somebody gave the definition. Thank you, Shakidra. All right. Is it good to purchase trade lines?
Yes. Yes, they're good. They're good, especially for car. They're good, whatever. But don't put sugar on shit though. Don't go buy a trade line without getting your credit fixed first.
Oh,
Please don't waste your money doing that. You got a lot of people that do that. They'll be like, they just go get a trade line, they score, jump up, and they think they finna go do something, get denied. Please do not do that. Do not do you don't want the trade line until you're ready to do something, but please get everything fixed first. I just saw people do that, think like, oh, I got a trade line and my score went up. Also, a trade line is not even going to be as effective as it can be if you got stuff holding it down. So trade lines is good. Yes, you just got to know when to use them and how to use them. All right. So if you come to me as a client, as a credit repair, I'm going to wipe everything off before I suggest getting a trade line. Because I want to say this too, because it's a misconception with credit repair. When you come to credit repair, it does not mean that your score going to go up. It does not mean that because everybody's profile is different. You come to me and I wipe everything off your credit. You don't have nothing positive reporting your credit. How your credit can go up? Yes, you're gonna lose history. Once you lose that history, your score gonna drop. It's a lot of different categories that they calculate into that. You lose history, your score gonna drop. You have nothing positive. Now that's when the trade line comes into play. If I know I'm finna wipe everything off, you don't have nothing positive, I'm say, hey, you're gonna need a trade line. And then once you get the trade line, yes, you're gonna go up to 700 because everything is wiped off. Then after that, I'm gonna say, please don't do nothing yet, because they see what I'm doing, but they gonna need to see something from you. So now, since your score is up, go get your own major credit cards while you can. Pay them in for like 3 to 6 months, and then make your move.
That's good advice. All right. So I got a question. How often should you be checking your personal credit and your business credit? How often?
I check mine every weekend.
Really?
For sure. I check mine every weekend. I check
Wow.
that more than I check my bank account. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
I check
because
it
I
every
kind of
weekend.
check my bank account a lot. So that's why I was wondering. I was wondering, like every day I'll be like, whoo, I'm amazed. Nah,
Yeah, I
I'm
make it
like,
a habit. I like looking at it, so I don't know. I check it every weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you.
well, that's because
And
that's your thing. Credit is your thing. So maybe I
yeah,
should check my credit a little more than I do.
yeah, you
Wow.
never know when somebody might try to use, especially with the success you have.
Mhm.
You just never know when identity theft gonna hit. So
Yeah.
I always just check it, be on top of it, because you would hate to not have checked it and now you need it for something. Now you got to take time
Mhm.
to get everything removed and get stuff because you wasn't on top of it. So I just say always check it.
That's
So
true.
at least once a week. It updates every weekend.
Wow. I didn't even know it updated that much. But it's funny because you saying your credit, well, my credit card, somebody got my credit card number. And I would always say, man, it's this hotel in Arizona called the W. And I was
Mhm.
like, I can't afford to stay there, because the room's like $500 a night or whatever. Why this person take my credit card number and they were staying in the W? So I said, well, I guess I can afford the W because they stayed a week in the W, but they was eating at Dairy Queen.
Wow.
I just thought that was funny. but let's see what else we got. Oh, somebody said I love Navy Federal. I like Navy Federal too, but somebody posted a video and said y'all done messed Navy Federal. Everybody was running it up at Navy Federal.
Yeah, recession proof came through and ran that up.
Oh
I
my
was a part of
God.
that.
Now
But
I
it's
was
not
at
it,
Navy. Look, I was at Navy Federal before y'all came
yeah,
and messed it
yeah,
up, but
luckily
still.
yeah, luckily I was already there too. I wasn't doing nothing with it though, honestly. But
Mhm.
then when I learned what to do with it, yeah.
You ran
But
it up.
it still works though. They personal expense loan still work.
Mhm.
50,000 max, easy. Good credit, easy. You got a relationship with them, easy. You need 50,000, they'll give you 50,000 easy on the personal expense. And they got one that they don't advertise.
Uh-huh.
And I don't hear a lot of people talking about it either though. So this is a good one too. They actually got one for 50,000 if you just trying to remodel your house.
Really?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, they
Okay.
got one
Y'all
if you
hear
just
that?
trying to.
Y'all group home people, y'all hear that?
Yep.
50,000
Yep.
Navy Federal.
Yep. 50,000 easy. Yep. To remodel your group home or the stuff that you need for your group home. All the supplies, 50, they'll give you 50,000 real easy. Long as your credit is good. I say only over a 680 with them.
Hmm.
And you got all your data points, they gonna give it to you. I never had a problem. I always get 50,000, pay it back, 50, pay it. They like my favorite one with that.
That's
And
cool.
they'll give it to you real quick and they'll put it right in your account or mail you a check. They'll give you the choice. So
Wow.
you can really get 100 if you go both ways. If you go with the personal expense and the mortgage loan, you can do that. The home, I forgot what it's called. The home improvement loan. Yeah, the home improvement loan. You get 50 from that and 50 from the personal expense loan. So you can really get 100.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Tasha
Yep.
says, and I have over 100,000 in equity in your home. Yeah, you could do a HELOC or go to Navy Federal. She said she had Navy Federal. Go there and get you 50,000 and fix your home up. There you go.
Yeah, I would go with Navy before I do the HELOC. I would go there first.
All right.
Don't put your assets up if you don't have to.
That's it. All right. So Sandra says, where do you suggest to start? Oh, where do you suggest to start with net 30 accounts when starting building business credit?
Like I said, I never did the net 30 though, honestly. I bypassed it. I just did my personal credit. I got my personal credit together and then I went and got business credit cards. I went straight there. I never did the net 30 thing. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm sure it does, but I'm just gonna be honest. I never did it. So I don't want to speak on it because I never did it. I just went and got my personal credit right. I used that as a PG and You can go to Bank of America and American Express. They actually reports for you. So that's how you build your business credit. Just going through one of them after you get your personal credit right. And then you don't have to worry about the net 30s. I never had a problem. I got cars in my business name. I mean, you name it. And I never had a net 30. So
See?
I ain't saying it don't work though. I don't want to say it don't work, but I'm just giving y'all a easy cheat sheet way.
Right, right. Because you don't have to do things the way that everybody else do it.
Right.
No. They just getting the you know what I'm saying? They just getting the word out, their word out more. That's all that is. All
I'm
right.
giving you a
So
lot of the, I'm giving, this is my girl I got online. So I'm giving y'all a lot of secrets that I have in my course.
that's right. He giving y'all the
Yeah.
sauce.
I'm giving y'all some good secrets, man, that y'all ain't gonna hear every day.
Man. So Kativia says, I keep money where I haven't ran it up yet. Good. Oh, she's responding. My bad. All right. So Taria says, I'm late to the live. Do you offer credit repair services and access to trade lines?
Yes, I actually do both. Credit repair, trade lines, and push you right to funding.
And you might have missed it, Taria, but like I was telling y'all, the reason why I like Dwight is because he customizes it. Just like he said, he don't do the net 30, or he's never done it. He ain't saying it don't work, but he customizes it to you and your credit report when he's working with you, you know, to assist you. So, you know, and it works. That's the thing. He got the reviews, it works. So you
Yep.
don't have to do things the same way other people doing it.
Yeah, I like
Um,
to get more. I like to get more personal. Yeah, so she's correct. Like I like to get more personal because what it takes for you to get a car, a house, and a business loan is all different. It's all different. So I need to know a credit repair person. Period. Need to know what's your goal to get you there and get you there faster. Cause that's basically I know that's what you want to get. If you want to get a car, that's just so easy. We can just hurry up and put you on the trade line and get you a car. You only look at your score. You trying to get a house, they looking at that middle score. But when you going for funding, they looking at all your data points. So it's just different. I just gotta know what you want and what's your goal, and I'm gonna give you the blueprint on how to get there fast as possible.
cool, cool. Now Mamba says, will it be a business loan from Navy Fed? So the two loans you were talking about from Navy Fed?
No, they personal. They're both personal.
Personal loans. Cool. All right. Sandra said, thank you. And then,
Y'all asking good questions, by the way. I love it. I love it.
right.
We feel like family right now. We just having
A conversation.
a sit down with our family, having a financial literacy meeting here. I love it.
That's
I love it.
it. So Taria says, how do we access your services?
uh, just inbox me. I don't know if you can see my page on here, but you can just inbox me, and I get you from there. Or you can follow me on IG. It's the numbers 24.8.enterprise. So 24 it's Kobe number. So 24.8.enterprise on Instagram, and just inbox me, and I promise you I'll take care of you.
Cool, cool. And make sure you let him know you're from the group Home Millionaires.
Please do.
All right. So I know you talked about the impact that it makes, I guess, with your, oh, what do they call it? Your percentage,
Credit
your
card
utilization.
utilization.
So
Hmm.
how much does the length of time, like if I've had credit for 10 years, how does that work?
That's a strong data point. They gonna love you. But the strongest data point, I think it started at 4 years and 10 months. Anything over that, you in the green.
Oh, cool.
So that's that. Yeah. So that's about where you want to be. Even if you had 2 years, you still will be okay. But yes, that's the strongest data point. So that's the difference between being in the 680, the 700, and the 800 club. It's
Mhm.
basically about that history. Because
Mhm.
you can have good on time payment, you can have everything. But if that history ain't there, you're not finna get to the 800 yet.
Right.
It's a combination of everything.
Okay.
So that was a good one.
Let's see. Sharon is Karen and love it. Oh, thank you, Clarence. Clarence put his Instagram is 24.8.enterprise on Instagram. So y'all make sure y'all follow Dwight and make sure y'all reach out to him. Taria says thank you. And then Cynthia says great info. We appreciate you for sharing.
Yes.
Okay. Now we got a question from Clarence. Is there a way that you can lower your credit utilization between the payment dates? That's a good question. I've been wanting to know.
Yeah, you actually can. It's a hack with that. So basically, you can set, all right, you got to get all your credit cards together, right? Balance them out. So you want half of them set to be due on the 14th and the other half to be due on the 21st. That helps hide your credit card utilization. Splitting them up like that.
Really?
Yep.
And then you just pay them off before that, or what do you
Yeah,
do?
you almost like robbing Peter to pay Paul in a sense if you had to.
Oh.
So if you paid that
Kind
one
of
off and
float
then
it.
yeah, so if you paid that one off on the 14th, but you need the money back, you take it back and then, pay it off on the 21st. It's kind of like an ordeal like that. And then you don't want everything to hit you at one time either though.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just constantly paying, but if you lease, that'll give you some breathing room also. So this one, these are due on the 14th. So now you can start, after you made that payment, now you can start using them. Because now you got you got to make the payment for the ones that due on the 21st. Then now you made that payment and now you can start back using them. So it's kind of like switching it up a little bit, organizing it.
You really, no, seriously. You just gave me an idea in my business because I was just having a conversation with somebody and I'm like, I swear we paying bills daily. Like every day we paying something. And you just gave me an idea. I'm gonna have to go through and tell them because even when you get to the point where it's an automatic payment, if you put it on a due date, it's gonna come out on that due date.
Yep.
So you just changed my whole life, Dwight. Like seriously, I never even thought about that.
Yep.
Just changing the dates.
Yep.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah, half and half. That's why I said the 14th and the 21st. 'Cause we all got mortgage and rent and all that coming out in the first of the month.
Wow. Dang, that's crazy. Somebody said makes perfect sense. That's the lifesaver. But sometimes it just takes something simple. And when you was talking about it, I'm sitting here thinking, I never even thought about just just having all because you got to think when you paying bills on 10 houses and then personal, and then I got multiple businesses, it's like every freaking day I'm paying something.
Yeah.
But just to change it to where you set the date, never.
And you can have a high utilization carrying over that you really didn't have to have if you just split it in half with the dates.
True.
Now you're not carrying over that big load.
True.
Yeah.
Dang, crazy.
You got it.
Let's see. Any more questions? Okay, y'all. Look, we got them right here. We got the expert right here. So if y'all got any questions, I'm gonna look back through my notes and see if I got anything.
Okay. What we did last night was really good too. Can't wait till you look at it and give me some feedback.
I know. Esther was like, it was good.
Is that your assistant?
Huh?
That your assistant?
Yeah, she was like,
Okay.
it was good. She said, you gonna have to watch the video. I said, yeah, I am. I'm gonna sit down and watch it.
Yeah, she did thank me for it.
They said people have
And
a lot
let
of
me
good
thank you
questions
too though. I really appreciate you inviting me onto it. Man, it meant a lot. So you the first one that invited me to something like that. So I had high expectations to deliver for you. Because my webinars I'm finna start doing webinars November the 8th. It's my set date. So that was like almost like a practice run, a good run. And
Good.
I'm finna kill it for my sister. I'm finna kill it.
I
So I
know
made sure
it
I
was
over
spicy
delivered.
before I got on the plane. Oh, if
Yeah.
y'all don't know what we talking about, Dwight came on my mentorship call last night, and he presented to my mentees, and so they were actually able to get his full presentation last
So
night.
y'all better get it. Y'all better get in her group because we share information. So y'all get in her group and y'all buy into her, y'all buying into me. So y'all better get into it, especially if y'all, if this is something y'all want to do, y'all in good hands, great hands. When I met this sister for the first time, her story touched me. I didn't even know how successful she was because she's so humble. I thought she was an average, regular old person. I'm
I
telling the
am.
truth.
No.
Yeah, you is, but you ain't. You're like super average or something, super regular. You got to put superpowers to you. But she was so humble. And she was telling her story. I ain't gonna tell her story, but she was telling her story to take when she was crying, and it just touched me so much that man. And so it's an honor to be able to sit here and work with her. Like it's a blessing. Like y'all, if y'all want to be in group homes, yeah, this ain't, she ain't making me do this or making me, I ain't trying to sell her. What I'm saying is God speaking through me right now, and I'm speaking out my heart. Y'all need to join. I'm telling, it's gonna be the best decision you ever made. She pays into knowledge, she's into mentorship. So she actually keep getting educated. So if she can do it, then you can do it. So she actually invests and keep learning because she wants to keep giving. That's why she got me on here, because she wants to keep giving. I was giving to her mentorship last night. She got other people in her group, other people in her circle. It's so much she gonna give you. I'm telling y'all, y'all better. I can say y'all better, but I'm giving y'all advice. Y'all really should get with her. I mean, she's genuine. You in some good hands. I'm telling y'all. I'm for real. Y'all gonna be in some good hands with her.
Thank you, Dwight. Look, don't get me to crying, y'all. No. Let's see. Yes, the 14th and the 21st is what he said, Elizabeth. The 14th and the 21st. The mama said, I'm I'm trying. I filled out the app, but I was told it's a waiting period. Y'all, we get a lot of applications for my mentorship. We
See ya.
do. And
See.
the thing is, you cannot get in the mentorship unless the people that are vetting the applications think you're a good fit. So I'm honestly, I could have hundreds of people in my mentorship, but I'd like to keep it small so I can be effective.
Woo.
I'm not trying to service 200 people in my mentorship. That's just me. I don't care how
Woo.
nobody else do it. I don't want a bunch of just people in there because that will drain me. I am a owner operator. I have a group home organization. The mentorship is just something I love to do to pour back into people. And so you have to go through the period where you're next in line. There are hundreds of people filling out, and I'm not joking. Look, if Krista was in here, she would tell you, but you have to fill the application out. You have to go through the interview process, and then if you are a good fit, then you move. If you are not, they will cut you off and tell you to do some work, buy a product, or whatever. Okay, so that's just how it works, Mamba. All right, so Taria says, "Oh, so true. She inspired me. Thank you. I appreciate it." Ebony says, "That's what." Would y'all stop complimenting me? We talking about credit and funding. She's talking about that's what drew me to her story and her humility. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. What's the cost of the mentorship? You will find out on the interview call. Y'all always trying to get me to say my prices. You will find out on the interview call, and either you can, or you're willing to, or you're not, and that's it. All right. So Cynthia says yes. That's why I'm here. She's so authentic. Thank you, yeah. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so Sandra says, I'm so blessed to be a part. Ah, Thank you, Sandra. Sandra is in my mentorship. So
She's
thank you
dedicated.
guys.
Salute, Sandra.
Yeah.
You dedicated. I love it.
I
I
think
like it.
Sandra was on the call last night. She was at work. That's
Yeah,
one thing.
I
My
seen her.
people
I
be at
remember
work
her.
on the
She is
mentorship call.
dedicated. You go, girl. You go. I seen you.
They do not be playing. Man,
Man, I
so
love it.
yeah. But I don't have any more questions. I thought I was gonna Clarence there look, Clarence is doing what he's supposed to do. When you have somebody in the room and we say ask questions, ask every question that you ever had in your mind while you got that person. Because guess what? The next time you may have to pay $50,000 for him to answer your
That's
questions. You
that's
know what
very
I'm saying?
true.
So do it now, y'all.
Why
If
you
y'all
got
got
the
questions,
hookup?
that's it. Do it now. So he said, let me see if I can open it. It says, when seeking the personal loans, is there a minimum income they're looking for with those 50,000 from Navy Federal along with the credit score?
No, everything I have talked about tonight has been no dots. When you start asking for anything over 50, they start asking for documentations. So don't go in and trying to get $100,000 and all that and knowing your paperwork ain't together. So that's why everything I named was 50,000 or less. And so they're easy to get with no dots,
Wow.
meaning they're not going to ask for none of your financial statements.
Dang.
It's all credit
Nothing, not
based.
even income?
Nope, it's all credit based.
Dang.
Wells Fargo, Navy Federal, Chase got it, uh, BMO, all those type banks. 50,000 or less, they ain't gonna ask for no documentations.
That's awesome.
So,
I'm gonna have to share that with some people because I have people that I be dealing with and they have good credit, but they're like, well, what if my income ain't enough? Or, so that's good to know.
yep, no,
Uh,
no docs. Everything I said was no docs. You just gotta know the fine line. I'm going there asking for too much, and then they're gonna start asking for stuff. You're gonna make them start digging.
Okay. Sandra talking about, I'm still at work. I hope you ain't still at work from yesterday, girl. Dang. So Alicia says, can a bankruptcy be removed off of your credit?
Yes, it can.
Awesome.
Yep, sure
Look,
can.
simple as that. Yes, it can. Wow, what, Elizabeth? Wow, what? What you wowing about? But yeah. So, hey, we got Dwight in here. If you guys have any questions, we gonna wrap it up. I don't see no more questions at the end. I'm gonna look through my notes and see if it's something you didn't answer that I want to know, because I'm taking advantage of this opportunity.
No takers are money makers.
Man.
So why she doing that, y'all? I'm gonna see some fire signs in these comments. If y'all thinking what we gave y'all today was good, can we at least see some fire signs? If this live was valuable to y'all, can we get some fire signs going? I just want to make sure y'all got some good information.
Okay, so we got that fire. They putting the fire in there. We got that fire.
There we go.
So somebody put no document for Navy Federal. That was going to be the follow-up question that I have. With the no documentation, do they put any restrictions on the funds?
Nope,
And then also,
no
too,
restrictions.
how soon can you access them?
Shoot, it'd be like less than 48 hours.
Really?
They'll send it straight to your bank account. Yep, or unless you wanted to get mail, but they'll send it to once approved. They just gonna send you the docs to sign. Then after you sign it, they send it straight to your bank account in less than 24 hours
Dang.
for the personal expense loan.
I know when I got on the plane last night, you were saying something about how to structure your business or like naming your business right for
Hmm.
business funding. Can you go over that?
Yes, that's very key. So when we going out here and we trying to get business, so like even though I do credit, my business name is 24/8 Solution because basically I don't want them to know I do credit repair because it's a high risk industry. A lot of industries that does with finances or anything like that, gaming, it's a lot of them. Any high risk that has high chargebacks, you would get automatic denials when you go. So a lot of them not a lot of them is not even gonna open up your business banking account for you. So that's very very important how you name your business. So that's why I use the word solution. I use enterprise, and you will see that a lot, and that's because that'll help you when you go in. It's kind of broad, so you can kind of structure things out the way you want to when you go in there talking to the bank people. So that's very, very important. So don't go in there if you do any financial service, like if you're an influencer or a credit repair person, it's a high risk. And high risk meaning basically they have a lot of chargebacks. So any business that have a lot of chargebacks, banks do not want to lend to you. So be careful with your name. And you don't want a name, if you're trying to be a hairstylist, you don't want it to be Shaniqua hairstylist, because now you're limited to yourself when it comes to funding, because they're going to be asking you, what do you need $100,000 for? And you just a hairstylist. Or, okay, if you're trying to open up a shop, then we need to see the leads. We need to see it. It's just so much. There's so much. So be careful on how you name your business, and be careful with the codes. Consultant used to be a code that everybody used to be able to use. You're getting denied. You're getting denied if you use consultant. Consultant is a high risk industry now. So do not use that either no more. It's done.
Wow. Yeah, you taught me something. I'm like, I'm gonna have to change business names. Oh, we still getting fired. So Cynthia Reeves says, well, headed to Dwight's inbox for assistance. Awesome, awesome. Yes, follow up with Dwight, Cynthia. All right, they putting all the fire in here. So Shakidra says, I have a lot of student loan debt. Would that stop me from getting no doc loans?
No, it won't stop you though, but you can definitely get that removed if you have to. But no, that's not gonna stop you. A lot of these no doc loans, what they're looking at is your credit score. So the student loan debt has more to do with the debt to ratio that you have. So that'll stop you in that field. Maybe like if you're trying to buy a house or something like that. But basically, when it comes to all the loans that I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with your debt to ratio. As long as your credit report is structured out perfectly, like I've been talking about, you hit all the data points. See, what checks our credit is a computer. So you got to be smarter than a computer. If you know if the computer won't, get a computer what they want, so we ain't got to talk to nobody. It's just that simple. So make sure all the data points is hit. So as soon as you put the application, it's an automatic approval. You ain't got to talk to nobody. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You go online. As long as your credit is good, just type it in. The system gonna see that all the data points is on green, and they're just gonna say approve. It's really that simple.
Cool. All right. And then Clarence says, are you talking about, because you said something about a code. So he said, are you talking about the code that our LLC is filed under for the category it's in?
Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yep. I'm glad you asked that, Clarence. Yep. That's correct.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So since I don't use consulting no more, I'm gonna tell you like how powerful it was. So when I did the Bank of America play, and I tried to get cards in my business name when I first got them, I was so because I was taught to use consulting, and I got denied. Right. So what I did my own research. I came back. I told them I had a good credit score. I waited 3 months, came back, and I used the marketing, and then bam, all my cars is my business name. That's how important it was. Credit score, every situation is the same. Only thing got changed was I wasn't a consultant. I was in the marketing
Dang.
and got approved. So that is very, very
Y'all
key.
hear
Very
that?
key.
Drop some gems in the chat. Y'all hear that? Stop using consultant. Think about
Please.
what you're naming your business. Try to be a little, don't just name it. That's kind of what the advice I was given. Instead of naming it best care home, we put an S on it. When we had one home, we put an S on it because if we would have just said
That's true.
home, yeah. So and we grew it. So yeah, drop them gems. Thank you guys. Thank you. What other codes are good to use? Well, he said
That's the
marketing, and then what else?
well, just make any code as long as it's not a high risk. Just make sure it's not a high risk. I'm just using what I use personally. So that's the only thing I've been using. So I don't want to just name something just out the blue, but just I'm just gonna let you know what to stay away from. Any high risk industry. You can Google that. Just Google high risk industry. It will all pop up. Stay away from anything that pops up like that. And
Cool.
you will be fine. As long as you stay away from that.
Good advice. All right, you people, it is 8 o'clock, and Dwight is out on some golf course somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Time to
Chilling,
go.
but he took time out today to come here and talk to you guys. So we appreciate you, Dwight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna get you that video.
Okay.
But yes, good stuff. I appreciate you guys tapping in. This live will be saved on here. And if you want to follow up with Dwight, remember you are under what in Instagram?
It's 24.8.enterprise.
All right, 24.8.enterprise, you guys. Okay,
Bye,
so
y'all.
we'll be signing off. And as I always say, y'all know what I say. Be a blessing to someone else. Good night, y'all. Thank you, Dwight.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Y'all still dropping the gems. Thank you. Thank you for the love. I am here with my friend, and we are ready to eat and drink wine. So if nothing else, you guys have a great evening. And let me see, when's the next time? It'll be in November. We'll have another training in November. And then make sure, I don't want to leave without saying, secure your tickets to the Worc series. If you have not been to the Worc series, secure your tickets. It will be, wow, it's going to be February, March, May, 2 in June, and then we're doing the retreat in July. So if you have not secured your tickets, make sure you secure your tickets to the Worc series and get that early bird special, y'all. That's $500 off. Don't sleep on the early bird. What do they say? The early bird gets the worm. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night, and I'll say it again. Be a blessing to someone else. Good night.